Guys, welcome in. Hopefully everyone is having an epic day so far. Oh man, my eyeball is real itchy. I'm not crying, you're crying. Oh, alright. Oh, after a nice long weekend, hopefully everybody had a good 4th of July for anybody who celebrates 4th of July or lives in the States or just likes fireworks or something. I don't know. Oh, it's good to be back at it, and so you guys know, keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to start releasing videos hopefully at least a couple a week again. I've had some chaos the last few weeks between the wedding and family stuff. I've been a little slow on video releases, but fear not, we'll get back into it. I'm going to be prepping it tonight, and we're starting off the day with Sire Denathrius. It's the rules. We got Whodunit. First time we buy a card, get an extra copy. We got Beasts, Elementals, Mechs, Murlocs, and Pirates to start the day. What could go wrong except for Murlocs? Murlocs can go wrong. I feel like Doubleheader is going to help us get this quest done real quick. At least I hope. I've got faith that it'll help us get this quest done quickly.
What's your strategy this time, partner?
What you got for us? What you got? Cast 7 spells. Ooh, play 10 mechs or Murlocs. I'm thinking we go with the... I almost like doing mechs more than I like doing Murlocs. We're gonna magnetize so that we get its effect twice. That's pretty good. Double the pirate.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Alright, so we get 2 copies. We're going for mechs or Murlocs. We got neither, so let's do a refresh. 2 cord pullers. We should be able to get this done way faster than normal. We're looking at like turn 4, Stash of the Scribe maybe. Depends on what we get in the tavern, but wouldn't mind doing like a tavern just banana on there too, but meh, is what it is. Yeah, if you guys want to see something crazy, just let me know. If you're like, hey, I want to see you try out, I don't know, tier 1 beasts. Probably wouldn't work, but I don't know. Okay, within reason, we'd give it a shot. Honestly, even maybe not within reason. I'd probably still try some really stupid stuff. Probably at least tier 2 though. At least then we can get some gold ramp, but could we put 700 Lullabots together? Maybe. So we are at 4 out of 10. Let's do double bubble gunner. Lame. Reborn's alright. I'm gonna say get rid of this bubble gunner and grab the flighty scout. Just gonna leave it in the hand for now. Play. So we gotta play 4 more, and we have 1 so far.
Don't tell the others. I approve
Oh, come on, hit that. Maybe? I guess no matter how that ended, it probably wasn't going to go too well. But 5 damage. We took cap. He had a lot of stuff going on in his field already.
Some fresh recruits for you.
Alright. I'm gonna go up a tier and do a refresh. Not good. Flighty Scout. Let's do this. We'll sell Bubble Gunner. I'll play the first Flighty Scout. Grab the second. That way we at least get a couple extra minions. And Deflectobot is alright. Do one more turn on getting that, but honestly, if there was another Murloc or mech in the shop, I probably would have sold 3. Just to get the quest done and have those 3 extra spells next turn, but it worked out. Right, we'll be done our quest for sure this turn. So we get 3 tavern spells every turn automatically played now. Frantic Alarmabot. I'm gonna put one of those on. I'm not sure yet. Grab that careful investment actually. Lullabot, another careful investment. Let me give one over here on our cord puller. Quest done. Cord puller triple. I'm gonna freeze that. Next turn we get 3 tavern spells. We can go up a tier and grab that cord puller for a tier 4. And then we'll be kind of back on track. Johnny, how are you doing? Not too bad. Not too bad. It's Monday. Made it through the day. I'm on this side of the grave, so we're doing pretty good. Yeah, the 4th is good. We ended up hosting, which wasn't the original plan. But we had about 15 people here. So, it was good. All family. But we had a good time. Family and friends. Didn't actually watch any fireworks, but we did a fire pit. We could hear some fireworks in the background, but no, it was all good. What about you? Ooh, 3 tavern spells. Battle Cruiser. Discover a magnetic mech. Whenever one is magnetized, give it 3/3. Yeah, let's go with the electromagnetic device. Oh yeah, I forgot about all the extra gold we were gonna get. Yeah, we made a lot of burgers and stuff. Woo! Auto assembler. Marquee ticker. Let's go auto assembler. What are we doing here?
Looks like you can get a triple.
Perfect. Sell that off. Sell that off. Grab that Lullabot for another triple. I'm actually going to slap that on our Deflectobot. Prosthetic hand? Sure. And we'll grab more gold for next turn. And I'm going to give ton on our cord puller. On and off between 2 jobs.
I think you can win this thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I just imagined you like painting a leather couch with a roller or something. Perfect. We were one attack off. It's alright, we're still at that 31 mark. 31 and up. We're still good for round 8 as long as we don't take any more big losses. More gold. More gold. We can buff the tavern. I'm gonna say let's go up a tier and see what we can find. If we go with a firework fanatic, we're guaranteed to get a second copy and buff our minions every turn. I kind of want the interpreter, but that's kind of also why we have the magnetic device. Let's do a refresh, see what we get. Meh. Did you end up with it all over you?
Have a good battle, friend.
Yep, that'll do it. Alright. He's not doing too hot. We have extra gold, so we'll be able to up our tavern tier like every turn. Ooh, already tier 6 with pirates. Interesting. If we could get an automaton, which we didn't. Prosthetic hand for the automaton, though. We can go with the automaton. Get another copy. Alright, so still tier 4. I think we're gonna be maybe strong enough. If we don't ramp up though, if we don't up our tavern tier, we're gonna be in some trouble, so. Something like that, maybe. I mean, either way, this cord puller will die and give the bubble back to the deflecto. Yeah, I would be too. Like working overnight. When I worked third shift, so I worked third shift for the better part of 11 years. And yeah, it was I didn't stay up past like 10 a.m. ever. Not really. Not unless I just couldn't sleep. It's too much. Yikes. $15. Well, we waited until we took the 15, so we're still good for next turn. He will fall behind fast, though. We're gonna go with the Wicked Tomb, I think. Wicked Tome. So we have 9 gold to upgrade and 12 here. We're going to want 6 if we get that rickety repair bot, and we get 2 repair bots out of it, so I'm going to say that's going to be a must grab combo, and the only way we can do it, I guess we grab 1, 2, Sell a minion, maybe get the Divine Signet. Or we could try Pagel's Fishing Rod, see what we get. Really roll the dice. Let's really roll the dice. Morgul, the Oracle. Absolutely not it. Different mech. Alright, we get a triple out of it. A tier 6.
Wait to see this shake out.
Not great. I want the tier 6 for the magnetics. But as it stands right now, we've got to sell something no matter what. Alright, what if I do this? Double up. I think if we don't grab it this turn, it's going to be too much value lost. Oh, you know, oh, no, that would risk losing entirely. Something like that.
You are not out of this yet.
Ugh, venomous. And that is why we are going for mechs. Because venomous is obnoxious. Alright. We win the round. Perfect. See, mechs beat Murlocs. That's why we do it. And we're good for another turn no matter what.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Boommobile, Magnetic Reborn, Divine Shield, Taunt, and Wind Fury. Honestly, the only really redeeming part about that is the 2020. Let's refresh for a decent mech.
Go ahead and hire
Absolutely neat. Well, could get 2 road less traveled and get 4 tier 5s and maybe get a Drakari. I think that's actually worthwhile. Alright, let's try for a Drakari.
Why is it so dark out there?
Nope, no such luck. This does give us everything though, which will buff Hackerfin's buff to all of our minions. Can discover a mech. Another automaton.
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Divine Shield. Perfect. Let's drop that Hackerfin down. I probably should have done that buff anyway, but that's not bad. No, okay.
Doing great out there.
Ooh, what's that gonna be? That's pathetic. Divine Shields beating the Venomous. Wow. Talk about getting absolutely thrashed. I don't actually think the attack order could have been worse for him. I think we had that anyway, but that was pretty bad.
Nice work out there. Keep up.
People trying to just like cheese the whole game. Always good to save one of those for later. Double end of round would be perfect for the repair bots. Double high T service maybe. And by maybe I mean that's what we're gonna go with. Double end of round effects. Another Hackerfin. And a Debran Bronzebeard. No. That's a little too much to try and finagle all that at the same time. Hey, Eyes of the Earth Mother. We can slap that onto one of our repair bots. Get rid of Hackerfin. I'm actually gonna see if we can't find another. Do that and do Young Murkai to trigger Jiraxis. That'll be some extra magnetics to our hand. Either way, still can't lose this round. So we'll get at least 2 more magnetics. Dr. Boom would be great. I don't know what it's going to be up to already, but... wow, those are big elementals. That is why we saved the Leroy. They lost 2 turns ago to Pirates. It makes me wonder what this guy's got going on. This guy must have ramped up a ridiculous amount this last couple turns, like the last 2 turns. We're at a solid 1 HP. I do think that means that we're... wow, everyone's still in it. Okay.
Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
Bellowing Tyrant. Well, let's grab the Rickety Repair Bot. It's going to double up. Guy got Murlocs. I feel like that upper hand's kind of irrelevant. We have not seen a single tier 6 mech. There we go. Electron powered up. That's gonna beat these 2 out. Well, maybe we can get another Shimmer Moth. Alright, well, we'll sell Young Murkai, see what we can get. Nothing again. Alright, so we'll do Electron and give him Taunt and Reborn. And we'll slap that Leroy down. Let's see. If we don't get a Dr. Boom, I think we're absolutely doomed here.
Have a good battle, friend.
No. The stats are still so small. Wow. Not a single Dr. Boom. How big is this going to be? Not actually that big. Got rid of that right away. Perfect. The Venomous. We still may lose this. We do indeed. Hey, you know what? I tried. No one else played mechs. Oh, sorry. The one dead guy played mechs, but he died 3 turns ago. 4 turns ago? A lot of turns ago. Something like that. I don't know. That was kind of rough. Wasn't terrible. You know, we tied with a few people. Hey, gave it a good shot. We had those ricketies on the field for at least, what, 4 or 5 turns with double end of round effects. I think it was like 4 turns with double end of round effects, and one of them was gold pretty early on at tier 6. As soon as we got those rickety repair bots on the field, we went tier 6, and no Dr. Booms. No. So the issue with tier 7 Morgul is, like that Morgul, he just one-shot himself off a Divine Shield. If you just hit a Divine Shield, he's absolutely useless, and it's only things that he attacks, not things that attack him. And I have to keep a magnetic in my hand. I don't even like it. It's not even that it's not worth it. I don't even like it. Unless you're doing a hand Murloc, I don't really think it works very well. You're relying on them having super big minions that you probably can't kill with anything else. If you had like a full field of Morgals, that'd be one thing, but... Demons, Elementals, and Naga, Pirates, Undeads. Let's do AFK. It was like an immediate thought that crossed my mind to do that, but... Dino Evil. The crazy part was, if we just found a Dr. Boom or something, we could have just grabbed a Dr. Boom and duplicated him in our hand right away. So, like, we would have had extra copies of him. Would have made us so much stronger. Oh my goodness. 5 gold Rickety, Drakari, and Electro. That's not even fair. Poor Constant. You just beat the snot out of him.
Have a good battle, friend.
If only I could just high roll like that in general.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
I almost feel like they overcompensated AFK's HP. Because now you have 20 armor on AFK. It was at like, what, 17 or 18? Yeah, I'd probably go to work too. I'd be like, you know what? Good. Oh.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
I do not. That must have been when she first came out or something. I don't know. I didn't play Battlegrounds for like the first year, probably, at least.
We all hit some bumps now and
It
then.
was a little bit. Let's see what we got. Demons, Elementals, Naga, Pirates, Undead. Kind of want that careful investment. Well, hopefully that absorbs, like, probably the Nerubian. Nope, it absorbed the 1-1. Not surprised. I'm gonna push tier quickly. To make False Implicator worth it, I'm thinking Death Rattle Demon and buff the Tavern that way. Death Rattle Demon and so the tier 5s. Right, she's tier 5. I don't know. I don't know demons very well. But it seemed like a good idea to try it out. Oh, where are they, demons? Nope, Shadow Dancer is tier 4. So I'm thinking Shadow Dancer and a Felfire Conjurer and do something like that. You're good. Johnny, I'm glad you could stop by. Even if you can't stick around for the whole duration. You're not missing much. Just getting wrecked. When you buy the graded trinket, transform into a copy. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. I'm gonna grab this Felemental. Buff up our Tavern. I'll go with some Strike Oil too. We're going for the long game. Might not make it to the long game, but I'm actually guaranteed to see the greater trinket, so. Exactly. We're going for that whole getting absolutely wrecked part first.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, not bad. 5 damage. We're still above 31. Oh, at 31.
The battle is really raging out there.
Let's go up a tier, Enchanted Lasso, refresh, and whatever we get is going to be random. Okay. Well, we made it to tier 4. Cadaver Caretaker wasn't exactly what I wanted, but you know what? That's alright. We're going against Mixed Minions. He has taken half his health and damage already. Straight losing streak, so maybe we'll be able to take him out. It's going to be a combination of trying to find the Shadow Dancer and getting tier 5 for the Conjurer. Might just go up a tier again and hope. We have the gold to go up a tier next turn, but we won't be able to buy anything. If a Shadow Dancer pops up in the Tavern, we could sell off, like, maybe Felemental Cadaver and drop Shadow Dancer down. I don't know. We were out in the woods all weekend, and I got a lot of bug bites. So I'm just freaking itchy everywhere. Does he? Oh, Felemental Portraits. Oh, it's alright. Well, that couldn't have gone worse on the attack order. Yeah.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
There's the Shadow Dancer. Alright, Shadow Dancer. I'm gonna We're not gonna go up a tier. Stick with what we've got here for now. Those all suck. Wow. Kind of need taunt on her. Alright. Double Shadow Dancer. Buffed up the Tavern a little bit more. We'll buff it up 2 more times next turn. I don't think we win this round, but I'm hoping. Hoping that this Absorb will make him big enough to be a, I don't know, a force to be reckoned with here. Perfect. It was a waste of a one-shot for him, so that's cool. That... nope. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Alright. Well, we lost the round, that is for sure. Famished Fellbat. Tavern always has 7 cards. You know what? We'll go with the Famished Fellbat. Tavern always has 7. Do one more refresh. Perfect. Sell off that Felemental. Let me grab the Impulsive. Yeah, it wouldn't be terrible. I wanted another decent demon on the field. Because all these are going to eat now. He'll have all of them eat, which will be 6, which is the cap. And then the other one will have all of them eat again. Yeah, maybe do it that way.
Still make a comeback.
That actually very well could have been enough. It was. Definitely enough. Perfect. Shadow Dancer. Let's see if we can get the other Shadow Dancer killed. Yes! Perfect. We even get the win that round. He was on a 5-round win streak. We got both the Staff of Enrichment. If we can get 1 copy, I mean, we're only... I'm still at tier 4, right? Yeah.
You're good at this.
We go tier 5. 1 refresh. So we can go with another Impulsive Trickster, huh? Doesn't matter if I do the refresh now. Oh, double end of round effects would be insane. This was like those 2 together would have been amazing. He's gonna ramp up, but there's no way in those 2 turns that he ramped up to be bigger than what our field's about to be. I don't think. I mean, our whole field, it's gonna be at least 50-50, right? Give or take. Would have been more with the Drukhari. Would it be worth it to sell the 2 Shadow Dancers and the Implicator for the Drakari? Right now, that's about 50. I think it is worth it. I'm gonna do it. That still leaves us with 4 demons. And that's gonna double the absorbs on these 2, especially. That will be a lot more strength. That gets spread. I'm just going on the fact that I don't think he's gonna have one-shots going on. Yeah, there was the Fellfire. Wow. That was so lame. We're alive. I did sell the tavern buff.
I do.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
I did indeed. I made that executive decision. We can get the tavern buffs back, I think, easier than getting the Drakari. Let's do that.
Time to protect supply.
Get a second copy of the Defender's Rights.
Up a goal.
Let's see if we can get one more. Ooh, Impulsive Trickster again. That could give us another. I think the False Implicator is a better pick there. Double False Implicator will buff that up 2 more times with the Famished Fellbats too. So the only reason I really got, well, big reason I decided to get rid of them was, yeah, we lost the round. We would have had another 2-2 in the tavern. 2-2 is not as much as, like, this immediately is essentially an additional 20-20 on everything. And it wasn't going to even out, and we're relying on them to die, and they were going to constantly get stronger and stronger too. Wasn't necessarily a right or wrong decision there, but I think the double end of round effects is stronger in the moment, and I was looking more towards just getting into the top 4 than... We can ramp the tavern in different ways. But we got a decent little increase to the tavern already.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure. Better hire a recruit while you can.
Yeah, but I'd have to get rid of something. Having 2, I'm thinking of looking for Titus for the Impulsive Tricksters right now. Could get a Soul Rewinder, but again, it's kind of like if we lose with the tavern as it is now, like, there's a Fellfire. Both of those 2 maybe. Grab the Fellfire Conjurer. And then grab the Ashen Corruptor for next turn.
Some damage.
Another Ashen Corruptor. Oh, Baron. For whatever reason, I read that as Bran. I read that as Bran. I think I said Baron too, but I read Bran.
Have a good battle, friend.
For existing, hanging out, chilling on the field. For that Shadow Dancer that just got eaten. I mean, really, Ashen Corruptor isn't a big deal either, because I don't have anything to function it with. Ah, oh, look at that Impulsive Trickster. I wanted another demon. That's what he's for. And I can still get spells in the tavern. So, there's that too. Oh, really? 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 That just happened. We won, but all the buffs went on that Drakari. That was so dumb. Wow.
Minions really pulled their weight.
Yeah, that was a thing, for sure. Hey, see? It buffs the tavern. Honestly, having the Drakari with the Felfire's... yeah, the Felfire is still good. Shadow Dancer. I don't really think there's any changing up the field that we have going on here now. That works.
That'll do some damage.
I'm going to do that. And we'll give everything that's there a buff for now. I'll have the Drakari attack first, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. Pirates. Extra end of turn effect. With pirates? What kind of end of turn effect are pirates benefiting from? That is a lot of absorbs. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Good stuff. Wow, it survived. That one gold grubber got thick enough to just take every hit. Yikes. Imagine if upper hand had hit that. At least those didn't go onto the Drakari. Oh, 5th place. It happens. Battle cries. 6,900. It actually didn't end up that bad. A one-shot or a well-placed tavern spell would have solved that problem. We're making good time though. We're done 2 full matches in 50 minutes. I mean, hey, can't get much better than that. Can't get much better at being worse than that. Beasts. Terran Gorfine, beasts. That's the play right there. A little bit of rapid reanimation. Some death rattles. Summon extra beasts. Tier 7 T-Rex. That's what we're going for. Tier 7 T-Rex comp. Get some reborn going on them. Can use the rapid reanimation on a T-Rex with reborn. Summon some more T-Rex. LOLosaurus.
This time, partner.
Mexarin mishmash combo. Oh, with the rapid reanimation. That's true. Good call. I mean, we'd have to get it. That's true, though. Yeah, mishmash game-breaking combo.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
She didn't play anything. That sucks for her. She's gonna take 4 damage on turn 1 for no reason.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Oh, Beast. She did 3 damage to... nothingness. Murlocs are in, yeah.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you. Welcome back. How's it going out there?
You know, Quillbor are also in. I'm gonna do... kinda want that strike oil, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna grab strike oil and the glow gullet and use that on glow gullet. That'll be fine. Sanguine Champion, Rylak, Chicken, Gem Smuggler, Murky, Crone, and Moira. Sanguine Champion. I don't know what Sanguine Champion is off the top of my head. Why is everyone rushing tier 3? Half the people in the game are tier 3 already. What is wrong with you noobs?
Looks like you can get a triple.
We're just gonna get a glow gullet and a strike oil every turn. That is 3 refreshes in a row. Glow gullet, strike oil. I kind of thought that's what it was. Oh, he's Battlecry and Death Rattle. Yeah, that makes sense. And what are we calling chicken? Oh, the yeah. Hawkstrider, Herald, Gem Smuggler, Murky, Crone, more. Yeah, I've actually kind of wanted to try something to that effect with the
You're doing great out there.
Murkai. Wouldn't double end of round effects also be super good for that? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking out loud and I shouldn't be. We lost. We're losers.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you stronger.
We're going for gold, as it were.
Oh, you're moving up in the world.
What crappy tier 3s?
Little ones with big appetites.
the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
I want the Forest Rover.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah. Did he even give... What did he give Reborn to? Oh, Blood Gems. He's got 2 of them. That makes sense.
Good at this.
Oh, 1 battle cry each turn triggers an extra time. Alright, which one? Splinter, Drum, or Souvenir? We can get Splinter next turn to go off. We could do Drum, which would be super useful in general, or Souvenir Stand, which is obviously Souvenir Stand. Wand? You want the Wand? Alright. The Wand it is. Let's go with Alley Cat, Forest Rover. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We're already at 11 gold, so... Buzzing Vermin. Let's do Vermin.
You're doing great out there.
What works first? Rapid Reanimation or Sharp Tooth? Rapid Reanimation. Bird Buddy is so OP.
Your minions really pulled their weight. You're down a minion and up a gold.
Dark Gaze Elder. 2 blood gems on all our Quillbore every time we spend 6 gold.
The runes whisper of your demise.
Not what I was looking for there. Well, there's the Rylak for the Battlecry trigger, which for the time being we can put next to our Forest Rover. Rapid Reanimation there. Ooh, Turquoise Skitter also. Also super good. Need something that'll buff our blood gems on a battle cry. We need to rush tier 7 now. And a tie.
The battle is really raging.
Alright, 13 gold. I need at least tier 5 for them, huh? Need a way to buff up blood gems. Or a way to buff up beetles, I guess. We'll go with beetles for the time being. Honestly, Titus would work fine for... With Titus and Rapid Reanimation, that could also work fine for just getting the tier 6 Cool Bore. Or tier 7 Cool Bore, rather. Sanguine Champion. I'm gonna have to search for it, though. Either way. But at least we're up to 13 gold. I think that's cap.
I think you can win this thing.
No, because Glow Gullet with Titus is good, too. I do agree with Dark Rays, but if we can get Glow Gullet to go off with all the Titus buffs... And then we get 4. I am Groot. But it does help the rover since Rallic pops up after him instead of before. Okay. That's not at all what I was looking for. Unholy Sanctum's not bad. We go with the Portal Factory. 3 little Quillbore. That, as long as we can start to buff our blood gems.
Now we're in business.
Tricky trousers. Yeah. Yeah, I could have. I'm actually just kind of leaving this on the field for the time being until we're tier 7. It's not really a, wasn't really a keep on the field type dealio. That Corrupted Bristler. Still gonna do that. This is only temporary, and I think we'll be... Yeah, we're going against... Yeah, he's out. Perfect. We'll get a gold copy of the 3 little Quillbore in no time.
You're good at this.
Yeah, that. Up a tier. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Bird Buddy. We can use Corrupted Bristler. That gets permanent buffs from that. I am going to keep Rylak on the field for now. Actually, I'll get rid of the... There's no reason to get rid of it just yet. The forest, or whatever that is. So we'll get a tier 7 guaranteed now. So I'll do one of those. The nice thing is the Dark Gaze Elder for the time being will buff up Corrupted Bristler outside of combat. I think Glow Gullet's probably going to be the next thing to go. Yeah, probably Glow Gullet. We'll get a triple on the 3 low Quillbore, and we'll get a tier 7 option. So hopefully we get Sanguine right away. Just need to buff Blood Gems. If we can buff Blood Gems, even like 5-5, we're going to be killing it. Yeah, this guy. Whew, 21-6. Wow. He literally has the whole combo already. Wow, that's just gross. Damage. Alright, extra gold. Let me grab that Titus. Oh, yeah. Let's get that on the field. Oh, gross. We do have Moira instead of Titus, potentially, though. Just do extra health right now. Really need to search for it, though. If we don't get it soon, we might not get it at all. That's blood gem buffs. As much as I don't necessarily just want to waste the gold. Yeah, Bristlebach too. Oh, Bristlebach, Lost Staff. 1/1 on blood gems. Well, at least they're 2/2. And it'll go off 3 times. Yeah, I did go with staff, but... Lame. Definitely not a well-deserved win. Oh, wait, it's a tie. Even better. I was going to say, not a well-deserved win, but kind of a lame tie. Alright, another 3 low Quillbore. That's more blood gem buff. It's kind of all we can do is temporary buffs. I need it for the second 3 low Quillbore. true. Literally haven't seen a single tier 7. That's like my luck in a nutshell, though, so we're gonna have to try and win this without tier 7s. I love how he made that 1 HP. And it still got over 100. Well, they're out. Don't have to worry about those mechs. And we're still pretty close to securing a place in the top. Whatever. However, his blood gems are going to be freaking ridiculous.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Alright, let's grab a tier 7. Alright, come on, Quillbore. Crone.
Watch out. There's moving. Twist and twine.
Well, we'll go with some more gold on the next turn. And I was keeping the Rylak specifically for the double battle cry, double death rattle when we got the tier 7. Which we still have not got the tier 7. And honestly, I don't really need to throw anything in that place at the moment. It's just not working out the way we wanted. There is Murloc, so we can do a total shift, but it's also, I don't know. I mean, I think we're gonna be. We'll probably go against the Lich King now. Now that the cap is gone, yeah.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Well, Needle and Crone. Maybe we can get a triple on the Needle and Crone. I do have an idea for this round. I would really like a Needle and Crone triple, though. Really, really like a Needle and Crone triple. Yeah, well, that didn't happen. So, what I'm thinking here, we're going to do... I'm going to sell Rylak. I'm going to put this other Needle and Crone. That's not actually what I wanted to do. Whoops. Ooh, Fearless Foodie. I wanted that. I had actually wanted to keep one of the Kneeling Crones in the hand. I was like, oh yeah, buff it. I was gonna do the three little Cool Boars. His blood gems are 44.79s. It was so lame. We saw one Pokey Thorn Mantle. Honestly, we didn't do terrible. 4th place, not bad. But I don't think there was ever a tier 7 in the tavern. Like, there was never a tier 7 in my tavern, and I was tier 7 for 6 turns, something like that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick because I need to pee out those, I don't know, terrible vibes from that game. That was just sad. Johnny, figure out how many turns I was tier 7 and never got a tier 7 in the tavern. You got one tier 7 spell that I remember. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We're back. Brian, by the way, how are you doing today? Hopefully, your game's going a little better than mine. Yeah, it was like 6 or 7. It was crazy. It was like a ridiculous amount of time. It's okay. It's okay. If there's one thing that I know is not in my favor in this game, it is RNG. Yeah, the 2 tier 7s that we did get were by Discovery. 2? Yeah, I think it was 2. We got the Pirate from a Discovery, and we got the Moira. I think. Maybe, yeah. Something like that. Something like that. Faceless manipulator every 4 turns. Ooh, Zarek. We could do dragons this game, maybe. We can do the manipulator to get a triple, clone it, something like that, or get a triple. Manipulator, clone it. I don't even know. Yeah, he really did just triple right into it with, I don't even know what he tripled, but I think we versed him the first turn he had Sanguine. Hopefully it was the first turn he had him. Might have been the second.
Hey, my favorite commander.
Feeling good about a dragon game here. Ooh, yeah. We could do that. We could get that going here. We could get our greater trinket the 2 turns early maybe and get like tier 6 minions and do that. Hey, tied it up.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
I'm gonna try and push up tier fairly quickly here. Might go right up to tier 3 next turn. I might just sell the whelp for tier 3. I don't know what kind of tier 3 minions. Dragons, elementals, max. Honestly, if we got a really good elemental, it might be worth it to go elementals too. If we could get an elemental that starts ramping, like one of the death rattles.
I think you can win this thing.
It depends on, so the reason why I'm saying I'm going to sell this turn
How's it going out there?
is because we're going tier 3 next turn. I'll be able to buy 2 minions. We're also going against a dead guy, so I should be fine. I don't think he ever played anything. Either that or he lost his first round and we're about to take 2 damage for no reason. If we take 2 damage is what it is. I'm assuming we're gonna tie this round. Hopefully. If we tie the round, even better.
I think you can win this thing.
Perfect.
The battle is really raging out there.
Well, that's a crap choice. That, however, wildfire. Yeah, wildfire. Let's grab another wildfire. I'm gonna go for the tier 4. You know what? This is the same as our ability, so I'm actually gonna do that. It gives us another minion early on. And we'll get 2 tavern spells every turn. We could definitely go mechs very easily. Even still, the marquee ticker for the dragons. I know that seemed ridiculous, but cloning galleries kind of useless when you have the manipulator. It's just, this is a manipulator or this is cloning gallery every 4 turns anyway. What do you think? Would you have made that play? Look at that. Buff the tavern, buff the minions. Best part was they still almost took us out.
You're good at this.
This actually works out well. We're in a really good spot to continue to ramp
I
up.
can bring in more powerful minions now.
And let's buff the field, buff the tavern. I'm actually going to freeze that as well. If we lose this round, If we lose the round, we can go to tier 5. Potentially. Depends on what the trinket is. If we win the round, we can still grab the telescope. And either way, we're only going to have 8 gold to work with. I guess we could get gold from this, potentially. But I think we win the round anyway. 2 dragons. Slippery people. Strange. King Darther. There we go. It actually kind of helps us out a little bit. Not that I wanted to take 10 damage, but it does, doesn't hurt us. And we're going against the dead guy. Amazing. Wheel of Yogg-Saron. An Ignition Specialist. That is 4 Tavern spells a turn. That kind of gives us the option to go for Tavern spell dragon build. We are the only one with access to tier 6. Most people are tier 3. We're tier 5. And we have access to tier 6 with the Stein. Like leagues ahead of everybody right now. And if we pull out 3... I was going to say 3 extra gold. That'd be a little rough to try and get. Yeah, it takes time to scale, but I mean, this is only turn 6. Only turn 6, we have Ignition Specialist. And honestly, I can just hold on to some Tavern spells. It depends on how fast we pull it off. We also have the Manipulator next turn. A Dastardly Drust. It's really just going to depend on what we get in the tavern. I'm not really committed to one strategy over another, but most people just went to tier 4. I think almost everybody just went to tier 4. Phelan just went to tier 5. They're trying to do dragons as well. So if we can scale it faster and stronger... We get 4 Tavern spells here, and if Nightmare Party Guest dies, we get a 5th.
You're doing great out there.
We get copies of mechs, so maybe we do go mechs. I don't know. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't aim. I'm not aiming for it. Alright. Well, we got an Electron. That may be the way to go. This counts as a mech. We got 2 other mechs. I think we do... I'm gonna sell the Wildfire, go to tier 5, tier 6 rather. Get him on the field. Get Taunt on the Nightmare. Well, at least we get to see what our greater trinket is for sure. Mechs with Yogg-Saron. Yogg-Saron. Dark Ryu. I think we're the only tier... Nope, Phelan also went to tier 6. Okay. Gross. Oh, automatons. They are strong. They have 2 gold automatons. Good death rattle to summon automatons. That is definitely a ramp build. Dead guy? No, we're going against Phelan. Oh. Curator sticker. I think we go with the electromagnetic device. We're tier 6. We could get Dr. Boom. And Divine Shield and Taunt is super nice. Marquee Ticker for the triple. We get to keep the magnetics from it. Maybe get another Dr. Boom. Mechadraxis isn't bad. Let's do Divine Shield and Taunt. Alright, we're gonna get rid of Risen Rider. Let's give Reborn. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of that. We're going to copy. I think that's about all I could have done within reason. That's a lot of stats. We need Drakari still, but... Double start of combat effects. Wow. That is freaking dumb. They just got that. That was so stupid. Oh, wow. Yeah, so it takes time. It literally only takes 1 turn is the problem. As soon as you get the poets and the dragon, you win. Yeah, we needed Drakari for that. It's nice to go for, but dragons scales infinitely. Mechs does, but it can be slower. Honestly, whichever one you get works, but they got that and we didn't stand a chance because they did. Guff. Elementals, mechs, Naga, pirates, undead. I'll go on like total high roll days where we just get like the craziest good luck, but kind of as a whole, my RNG is butt. Yeah, I mean more or less. You're not wrong.
It's good to get some minions in play.
I'm gonna stay tier 1 for an extra turn. I'm gonna do the apple and the other mech. Everyone is in such a rush to get tier 2 to stay at tier 2 for a turn, and like you can only usually buy one minion. And tier 2 minions are meh. But you can just win right away. Alright. Johnny, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed the games thus far. I didn't mean to do that. Definitely meant to play it and then triple it. Good start. Well, we'll win the round anyway. So, I guess that is what it is. Guess we're saving the 3 wishes for a rainy day. I was going to triple it after we're tier 2 anyway. Two lesser trinkets.
I think you can win this thing.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. We all
Hey, that works. Let's do... Seer, coin, busker,
It's not the strong.
freeze.
I'll save these ones for later.
Next turn, 7 gold. It'll be 7 gold, as we get the extra 1. Sell the Ominous Seer for the 8th gold. This will cost 2. Buy the busker, play it, go up a tier, 3 wishes. And then we'll have 3 gold on the following turn and a tier 3.
I think you can win this thing.
One left.
Nice work out there. Keep up the
Or we can save 3 wishes because we just got another busker.
Let's step up our game.
Yes, that works too. We're never going to use 3 wishes this game.
A melody of love.
That works. Just kind of chilling with what we got. I would love the doubloon grifter trinket. We've seen it one time, but we have pirates right now.
You're way ahead.
If we got that this early on, You can absolutely do a pirate shift right now. We're in a super good position. No losses yet. Let's make pirates happen.
Nice work out there. Keep up.
Right, tier 3, chef's choice. I don't want that. Gold grubber? As long as we don't get the Gold Grubber Laureate, I'm just not a fan of end of round Gold Grubber. He's not terrible, just not what I want. Oh, a snarky goblin. If we get the Doubloon Grifter, Lesser Trinket, I think we will win this game. I don't know. There's elementals, so might be a hard fought win or a hard fought loss. But I can hope.
You got this. You're way ahead.
If we can take out Denathrius fast, that would also be quite beneficial.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
You know what? Let's go with the Portable Factory. And if we get Sand Swirler, Elementals it is. We're going to have infinite Sand Swirlers. We'll get a Portable Factory, so every turn we'll get a Sand Swirler. Every 2 turns we can use 3 wishes to triple the Sand Swirler right away and get a minion of a higher tier. Plus, we can pair it with things like Felemental. This is going to get insane. At least health-wise, we're going to be killing it. And next turn, we can get the Sand Swirler out. We can go up a tier, and then we can drop the 3 wishes for a gold Sand Swirler and a tier 5 minion. No one's going to expect the shift to elementals. Tier 4.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
Yikes. A tie.
The battle is really raging out there.
We got the Doubloon Grifter. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going elementals now, so thanks for that game. We'll get a tier 4 out of it. It buffs up our Elemental.
I'll give you a good price. I'll make sure these ones stick around for next time.
I want the technical. Wow, this guy's got a local R already. That's... Doesn't have a single buff to elementals, but he's got a local R. Man. Well, at least he's not buffed up like we are. We got a Elemental for the triple. Let's do... Go up a tier. Sell the Tortolin. Go up a tier. Double buff. You know, that wasn't half bad. I'm gonna sell those 3 for the technical. Get it on the genie. Not that I don't want him to die, but him being a little buffed up would not hurt. I probably should get rid of Gold Grubber just to guarantee that I get... You know what? I'm gonna get rid of Gold Grubber just to guarantee that I get one of those 3. I'd rather take a loss on this round than get another copy of the Pirate over one of the Elementals. Another Genie would be insane. And then we'd do 3 wishes, get a gold copy. Sand Swirler, we could get a triple as well. And we could guaranteed get a triple next turn.
Win this thing.
$15. Come on, Genie. No. Hey, we do get a Genie. Alright. So, it's going to give us a tier 6. I'm just going to play the Genie first. Guess we'll just go with the Elemental.
Oh, you're moving up in
Let's
the
go up a tier so we can get tier 6.
Need a drink? Need a drink? I don't know how else it's gonna work. We need the Gentle Genie to die. Reflective Pendant may give us another Arid Atrocity, though.
Don't tell the others.
We'll see. I actually don't know. Depends on what his knights are at. I don't know if he can kill us, though. He could not kill our genie. Well, that's sad. We lost out on 2 elementals from that. It's alright, we're tier 6.
You're good at this.
We got another meteorite. Which I will triple the meteorite. Elemental of Surprise.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Glowing Cinder. That's kind of huge.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Guaranteed attack increase, double elementals, amplifying light spawn. You can get the triple on that if it doesn't give it to us right away. Hopefully something weird doesn't triple. We do have 1 3 wishes left as well.
Momentum, friend.
Oh no. I was hoping on the amplifying light spawn would get the elemental of surprise on it, but guess that's not what's gonna happen.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
So we get the triple on the amplifying light spawn anyway from the tavern. Another tier 6 as well.
That's a great play. I can't wait to see this shake out.
And an Unleash Mana Surge. Local R. And a Crease Fire. Alright, let's do
That's what
another Windfall. Another Glowing Cinder. That's kind of huge. I'd like to triple it though.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
End of turn effects trigger twice. We'll freeze the Drakari. But 2 attack increase, we can triple them next turn. double end of turn effect, or end of round effect on the amplifying light spawn and the local R. He's only got 6-3 going on right now. Double battle cries though. Another local R. Okay. Let's roll the dice, see which one. Alright, there it is. Gonna get rid of the light spawn. Oh, actually, let's get the second sand swirler out. Elemental of Surprise on the local R.
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Whew. Sand swirlers for days. Let's do both sand swirlers. Gentle Genie. We're gonna gain +2 attack this game before local R does 819 4 times to our minions. Might be depending on what happens this round. Obviously we could lose. It's on a 6-round win streak. We're gonna find out. 181 717 though is kind of massive, and that's going to be even bigger here. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we didn't even get a death with the genie. 41 damage. That's a lot. Top 3.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
We got another local R. And every time we play an elemental, we get 818 on 3 other elementals.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Would love another elemental other than Blazing Greasefire to play. That'd be fantastic. But doesn't look like... There we go. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. It's elemental. Sell it. It's elemental. Water droplet is perfect.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
We got another elemental in the tavern. That'll work just fine. Don't think that Yogg Saron is going to do much to us here. +2 health, doubled. That's going to be an additional 4 health. +10, +20. 10 times to our whole field. Sorry, +10, +24 to our whole field a bunch of times. Let's hit this guy over here. No, we'll just keep buffing him up. I don't think we stand any chance at losing this, but it's still going to be kind of annoying to watch. Perfect. Yeah. We are good. He's got 2 knights and a Noizul. I'll get a... That is it for him. And it's going to be Elementals versus Elementals in the last round. He was going for Tavern buff. I think we might be alright here.
Really pulled their weight. That one might make all the difference. Better hire a recruit while you can.
Alright. $183, $460. $669, 1,816. Kind of figured he was going to be pretty big. Ooh, looks like he may be too big? No, maybe not. Tie. Okay.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Hey, there we go.
I like where you're going with this.
Well, maybe we get a tier 1 elemental. Nope. We don't, but can sink an attack over there into that. $1,097, 2,481. Plus 2 health. And that's going to trigger all those extra times. Let's see if it was enough. Plus 16, plus 25. That's going to be plus 16, plus 29, or 18 and 30.
You're doing great out there.
What's he got? Nine damage, and that is it. Kind of, that was, I think, attack dependent. Might have only been a tie in the end, but it was still pretty good. Second place. Guys, I think that is going to wrap up the games tonight. Pretty solid end of the day. I think we
started pretty similar to where we, or ended pretty similarly to where we started. If you're watching this now and you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe, turn on notifications, like, comment, the whole 9. Again, you guys know how YouTube works. Be here again tomorrow around the same time. Keep your eyes peeled. Like I said, I'm going to be dropping a normal match video of one of the highlight matches tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And guys, have a great night. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.